Hello everybody, happy Monday. We're going to get started with our guided spelling. These are your spelling words for this week in word study. And remember, these words are different than the words that you use in your word sorts. Your word sort this week is all about syllables, so breaking down a word by syllable. But our spelling words this week are more of those words that are irregularly spelled, so words that are spelled really differently than how they sound. We're thinking about words with silent letters and words where it should be pronounced completely differently than how you would imagine, or than how it's spelled. So go ahead, make sure you have a piece of paper and a pencil or a whiteboard or something that you can write these words on, and we'll get started. So you can pause your video, get your materials, and then come right back. And I'm going to go ahead and get started now. Our first word is the number 1. Now, I don't want you to just write number 1. I want you to actually write the word spelling of it, like 1 book or 2 books, or it's one. Let's go one at a time. So the word 1, you've probably seen it somewhere. So try to think to yourself, where have I seen the word 1? And try it out a couple times if you're not quite sure, because it is one of those words that's not spelled the way it sounds. So give it a try. And check your spelling with mine. So this is irregular spelling, right? We see vowel, consonant, E, and we think, oh, that should be own. Like I own that. Well, that's like the word bone, right? We can think of if we added a B on, it would be bone. But in this case, this word is 1. It's the number. It's got a homophone, like I won the game. And that's spelled differently. That is spelled W-O-N, a little bit closer to how it actually sounds. But we just have to, this is one of those words we just have to memorize. The number 1 is O-N-E, 1. Okay? So let's erase that and we'll go on to the next one. So the next word actually rhymes with 1, and I want you to use what you know about the word 1 to spell the word done. Like when you are done, turn your work in. Okay, so go ahead and on your papers or on your boards, spell the word done. Use what you know about the word 1 that we just practiced. Let's see how you did. So done, D, just we add that D sound on the beginning, and then it's the word 1 after that. Again, it's irregular spelling because we would expect this to be pronounced done, but it's not. It's just one of those words we have to memorize. Like when I am done, D-O-N-E. All right, our next word is the word find. Find. We're hearing a long I sound in find, which normally we would have to make with an E or an E after the consonant or an IGH or a Y, but in this case, we don't have any of that. So go ahead and try your best to spell the word find on your board. Maybe think about times that you have seen it. I hope you find any missing books. Okay, check your spelling with mine. Find. So this word doesn't follow the rules that we've learned about long vowel sounds. We know this I is a long I. It says its name, but there's no E, there's no IGH, there's no Y. It's just F-I-N-D, and it makes, and that vowel sound, you would think it would be it, but it's I, find. Okay, and our next word rhymes with find. We can use what we know about the word find to spell the word kind. Like, please be kind to each other, always. Kind. Or like, that's my favorite kind of candy, kind. Both of those words are spelled the same, different meanings. Those are homographs. All right, so our word kind, just like find, but with a K. And again, it's not following the rules that we've learned, but this is how it's spelled and this is how it sounds. We just have to learn it. Kind, K-I-N-D. Next word, use your knowledge of find and kind, and our next word is mind, like use your mind to solve that math problem, or I don't really mind when you do that. Again, homographs, same spelling, same sound, different meaning. Mind. important thing, this word is different than like I mined for gold or in Minecraft. That's different. To mine for something like a resource or a metal or something like that is different than the word mind, like I use my mind to solve problems, or I don't mind when you make that noise. All right, so the word mind, like I don't mind when you do that, is M-I-N-D. Again, long vowel sound, but no E, no I-G-H, no Y. Mind. Okay, we only have 3 more words. The next 2 have a silent letter in them. Okay, the next word that we're going to do is climb. Like, do not climb up the slide. Go down it. Climb, or climb a mountain. Think about how it sounds, and maybe you've seen it in writing somewhere because it does have a silent letter at the end of it. Okay, so give it a try. Think about if you know what that silent letter is. Okay, how'd you do? So, climb. You can't hear that B on the end. It sounds like it should be spelled C-L-I-M-E, climb, right? That's how like our brains are telling us, oh, vowel, consonant, E at the end makes that I sound like I. However, this is a tricky word. It's an irregular spelling. It's similar to find and mind and kind, where instead of having an E after the consonant, we have another consonant, and it's not following our rules. So climb has a silent B, b at the end. You can't really hear it. Okay? Climb. And now our next one is similar. Okay, the next word is comb, like I'm going to comb my hair, or like the comb on a rooster, spelled the same way, also has a silent letter at the end. Go ahead and give it a try. All right, did you know it was another silent B at the end of comb? We don't hear it, we don't say comb. I'm going to comb my hair. We don't say that, but it's there. And we hear a long O sound, even though there's no vowel after the M, even though there's no E after the M. And in fact, another irregularly spelled word, and this is not one that's on your list for this week, but the word come, like come here, does have the E after the M, but it doesn't sound like comb. English is a very confusing language. So our word this week is the word comb, and it has a silent B at the end. Okay, last word. This word, hopefully you guys know it. You've definitely heard it. You've definitely seen it. It also has a silent letter in it, and it's a vowel. The silent letter is a vowel. Our next word is friend. Friend. Friend has a silent vowel in it. And I'll give you a hint. It's in the middle of the word. Friend. Okay, let's see how you guys did. Friend. Which is the silent vowel? The I. You don't hear that. We don't say friend or friend or anything like that. We just say friend. But it has an I in there, and it comes before the E. So friend, F-R-I-E-N-D, friend. Okay, and again, that's one you just have to learn. It's not following our rules that we've learned about vowel sounds. Just kind of have to practice it and memorize it. And the more you write it, the better you'll get at it. Friend, F-R-I-E-N-D. So these words are words that you can practice on your own this week. And again, the sorts for this week have nothing to do with these words. Your sorts this week are about syllables. So you're going to be really breaking down the words by syllables. I recommend clapping or snapping as you read them. All right, have fun practicing your spelling and doing your word study, and I'll see you again next week.